Oh, rogues.
Oh no, rogues! Wow. Did this just... Well, this is the best possible time, to be honest. Take cover inside the house, eh?
Yeah, I'm here in the doorway.
Don't worry, don't be afraid. Just ride. You can change it every time you want.
Shock trap.
No effort, no work, no job, no savings of money. It's a choice right now. Between fear and love. The eyes got
Focus one, yeah?
Yeah, I'm focusing this one out the door on the left. He's halfway already. Out the left and the one in the middle there.
Okay.
Here's what you can do to change the world right now. Take all that money you spend on
The one by the officer.
here and instead spend it
Yeah, I'm on it too.
education.
Oh, another one came up. I need to fuck.
Not one human being excluded, and we can explore space together.
This shit is crazy, bro.
Both inner and outer.
Crushing them.
I'm here with you.
Forever.
They're at distance, eh?
Oh, there's shock traps right here. Yeah, they put them right here. Oh, there's one right here on the left of us. He's shooting through the fence.
Oh yeah. What a jerk.
All right, that's how you want to play? Let's play.
Yeah. Whoa. Ooh. Alright, let me go get that.
All right, I think we backed them off pretty good.
So, yeah.
All right, where's the rest of these clowns?
This one here is just standing. Oh, he just pulled my ass?
Yeah,
What a jerk. Who does that? Through a fence.
him. A level 40 rogue agent.
Right? Secret zone.
He's gonna go down.
No, you just threw something at me again.
He's gonna go by the fence again.
Good spot. Stay here. Keep her out. Reloading. Oh, he's down. Nice. Fucking roads, man.
They don't respect us, bro. We gotta teach them. They gonna learn. They gonna learn. They want to keep on jumping us at encounters. Hey.
Out of ammo.
The world is like a ride at an amusement park, and when you choose to go on it, you think it's real, because that's how powerful our minds are. And the ride goes up and down and round and round. It has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud.
Nice.
Hey, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy East New York back at it. I know it's been quite some time, but like I said, let's get into the build. I'm still thinking about interchanging a couple different pieces, maybe removing one, adding another one, but for the most part, this is my setup. Going full DPS. The only thing I could change on this to make it an actual full glass cannon build would be the armor on the chest piece, changing the core attribute to a weapon damage stat. But right now I just have that one, so I wouldn't say this is full glass cannon, but damn near close. So start off with the weapons. Got the police M4, as you can see, max assault rifle damage, 9% health damage, and 8.5% critical hit chance on there. Decent. Might be one or two ticks away from max. Strained on there for the crit hit chance. If you have a nice amount of crit hit chance, I say a comfy spot is about 40% and up. If you could get yourself up to 40% crit chance and just start stacking crit damage best you can, if that's, without sacrificing any crit damage, at least 40, and then build from there crit damage. So to help me do that, I thought strained on the weapon, adding an extra 10% critical hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing. Works a lot better on the LMGs, but if you have an assault rifle build, it works just the same. Just gotta make sure you landing your shots. Basically, don't be scared to go for the body if that's what you need to hit. Crits are crits, man. They do bonus damage whether they hit the body, whether they hit the toe, whatever. All right. sure if you guys want to see how I got it modded out. Well, right now I just got this headshot damage scope on there. I was just testing out, you know, how it'll work from range. But on a regular, I'll usually have crit chance on there. All right. 20 round magazine for me, it's a must. 5% crit chance on the undergrip and on the scope. Got the stability, -10 optimal range, but you know, we're not trying to fight from too deep. And even then, usually I land a lot of my shots, but 20% stability at the cost of 10% optimal range, I'll take that any day. I don't know about you, but that's me. All right, LMG now as a secondary. Got the infantry MG5 replica. I was so hypey that you know, it's still a pretty good weapon, because once they came out with that update, the last update that they came out with, TU7, it kind of trashed the infantry MG5, because it was a good gun before that, and I'm glad to see it bounce back now. Yeah, I have a couple of good ones that I'm still toying around with. Tannis that I'm going with the Frenzy and the Unhinge. You know, I'm about damage. Yeah, I understand there's Tannis to keep you in the fight longer regarding rate of fire and reload speed. I understand that, but I'm about damage. I'm about getting that damage right there up front, up close and personal. If I can shred them before I even have to reload, so be it. You know what I'm saying? If there's somebody else on the team that wants to shoot off 1,000 rounds non-stop, hey, I'll take that too. But I'm gonna be the one dishing out just that 100 rounds at the most damage I could dish out. I don't mind having to reload and dish out another 100. That's just me. All right. Going on. Well, if you want to know the sidearm, snub nose the Cero. 300k damage is just really to finish off an enemy. If they got like 1 or 2 shots left in them, and I don't get them with a clip of either the AR or the LMG, quick sidearm, bang bang. Hopefully that can lay them down and get out the fight and back into another engagement quick as possible. All right, so into the mass, rocking a Seska Vayorba, I guess is how you pronounce it. 14.9% weapon damage. That's like 1 tick away, 0.1% away from the max. Like I said, I have other masks that I'm still trying to, you know, get things going with, get more crit damage, get more crit chance going. But for now, this is working for me. It's giving me the most damage I could get. This is what I'm dealing with right now. All right, explosive resistance, health, and I threw a protection from elites mod on there. It's a defensive mod. Going into the chest piece, I changed it. I picked this up in the open world from a loot box, I believe. Perfect glass cannon. It's the Providence chest piece, the sacrifice named item. It's giving me, I re-rolled the core attribute over to armor, so I maxed it out. 170k, it's the max. It came with health, low status effect, and if I remember correctly, even the weapon damage stat that came on here was like 3.2%, so it was a low roll all around. But I just figured I'll try to maximize the armor, because if you don't know, the perfect glass cannon, it amplifies your damage by 30%. That's all damage, whether it be gun damage, skill damage, grenade damage, etc. But that's at the sacrifice of taking an amplified 60% damage. So, you know, it requires you to play a little bit more careful, but you know, with the armor, instead of just going full glass cannon and having the, you know, sitting around 660 or 670k armor and really being like a walking eggshell, I feel like this 830, 838 gives me a little bit of wiggle room to be slightly reckless, you know. But I could run out there and revive a teammate. I could eat a grenade, just one. Don't get it twisted. You know, it gives me just that little bit more of survivability. At least I feel that way, that it helps me, you know, do a little bit more. Run across the map, get into position on a flank maneuver, tank a heavy, till the last possible second that I could tank them and then roll away into cover. You know, it gets me out of a lot of jams. I'm not trying to sit here and lie and say that I don't go down. I do go down. I play a lot more reckless when I'm with a group than I do on my own. When I'm on my own, I got my hive, but you know, sometimes you go down. Sometimes the enemies get around you. It happens. The enemies are a lot more aggressive now. I would say the AI is a lot more intelligent. They do things that they didn't do before, so it causes you to play a different way, and it forces you to get caught in situations that you never faced before, in my opinion. So it's a good build. You do take a lot of damage, but you dish out just as much damage, I'm gonna say. All right. So going on into the holster, got a Providence holster again to get the three-piece bonus going. And on this, I'm missing 1% weapon damage. Maxes out at 15. If you don't know, all pieces max out at 15% weapon damage. I got it at 14. 11.5% weapon handling and an 8.4% status effect. Could this piece be improved? Most definitely. Do I have pieces to improve it? Most definitely. When am I gonna improve it? One day or another. As soon as I feel comfortable enough that I have enough gear in the stash that I can start just recalibrating and going crazy. You know, right now I'm still collecting. I'm a hoarder. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have that same problem. So for now, I just wanted to get my build out there. Like I said, get my opinion in the mix. This is what I've been running. You can tear it down if you like. You can bash it if you like, whatever. I'm open to all suggestions, criticism, so be it, you know? This is my knee pads, one of the named items. I would say one of the main named items you would not, I'm not gonna say you need it, but you would want it to maximize your build, get the most damage out of your build regarding NPCs and these elites and these named bosses and all that. It comes with a native roll. Can't be re-rolled, can't get rid of it, can't put it into your attribute library. 15% damage to targets out of cover. It's an overlord piece, so it's giving you 10% rifle damage, which you can utilize or you don't have to utilize. You know, don't feel like you have to use a rifle because it's giving you 10% rifle damage. Yeah, that's good, but I slapped on a 15% weapon damage on there. I kept the 15% damage to targets out of cover, and you know, I have the explosive resistance. As you can, I have another one in the stash, but you know, if I could get even another one with a better roll, so I get my crit chance going on there, or crit damage, that'd be better. But for now, this is working out for me for the time being. This is probably the main build I run when I'm doing solo play or group play. I have another build that I switched to, but you know, one thing at a time, you know. Got the gloves, got a Fenris group glove just to get that extra assault rifle damage. Have a 0.5% away from the max roll on this as far as weapon damage goes. I got a 6.9% headshot damage, which I would rather have a crit chance roll on there, so I could, you know, I'm at 40 and I'm at 40. I'm actually a little above 40, but me personally, I would like to sit as high as I could get and then maximize my crit damage again, you know. I know I could do better, so that's why I'm aiming a little high. I don't know what kind of pieces you guys have in your stash. I don't know how successful you've been at farming, so that's why I said earlier, as long as you can get to 40% and then build your crit damage from there, in my opinion, you'll be golden. Especially if you have a good team with you, you know, and you guys work well together, you guys should be able to take on, you know, more or less most of the content in the game. And last but not least, we got the backpack, Providence backpack to complete the brand set. Got the 15% weapon damage on there as well, 13.5% weapon handling, 10.2% crit damage, and I slapped on a 10.7% crit damage offensive mod on there. The piece actually came with the companion talent, which gives you 15% weapon damage when you're 5 meters within an ally or a skill, or an ally's skill. All right, so basically you could throw up your drone or you could drop your hive, and as long as that's within 5 meters of you, it'll give you that buff. You don't have to be like hugging your teammate, you know. So I usually run that with my defender drone or my fixer drone just to get that extra 15% going at all times. As soon as that busts, I'll drop the hive next to me. That's gonna give me the 15% again, so I got it up at all times. As soon as the drone is back up, I pick my hive up and just let the drone go out again, you know, so that I'm always utilizing that 15% damage. It's not like it's not gonna be there. I have a 45-second cooldown on it, or I have a minute and a half cooldown on it. Like if you see any of the gameplay, you're always gonna see that black cat in the corner just hanging out. And like I said, I'm running the fixer drone just to have my talent up, and it does give me a nice enough heal, like an armor bar and a half or two. When I desperately need it, I just gotta sit in cover for about 15 seconds and I'll get that back. And that's basically it, man. You know, there's nothing really too crazy about it. It's this update. It's just straightforward in my opinion. I mean, if you're gonna go damage, you gotta go damage. Either this or just full damage, full red. Swap out that blue for weapon damage. You know, switch it around. You know, more or less. Look, you wanna browse through? This is me. This is what I do. I'm keeping the pieces in my inventory that I know I'm definitely gonna do something with. And even in the middle of a mission, I could switch it out. Or I'm ready to recalibrate. I'm half-assing, if you want to say that, because I want to make sure I got everything in order. I want to have all my ducks in a row first before I pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? But this is it. You know, if this could help, you don't gotta run it this way. You can run it to your play style. Whatever skills help you, whatever guns work better for you, whatever guns you can control a little better. It's all on you. This is just my take on it. You know, this is how I run my damage build. If need be, like I said, I will go full damage, full DPS, no blues. And I definitely will have somebody on my team with skill power to heal me up, though, you best believe. You know? Like I said, this ain't a god build where you're not gonna go down. You are gonna go down. You just gotta learn how to adapt, roll with the punches. The more times you go down, over time, the less you will go down, I'll say that, you know? So, it's East New York. Sorry if I dragged this video out. I'm going to be coming out with way more builds. You don't understand the ideas I have. A couple of guys I'm linking up with. We're trying to get some good team synergy going for you guys. Put out a couple of team builds if possible. But for now, hope you enjoyed. Peace.